Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones with immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. A couple of news hits I want to get to, and then a bigger story that I'm really excited to cover. First, Instagram's testing a remix option for Reels with selected users. If you're not familiar, if you've ever been on TikTok and you see a duet, which is when someone makes a video and then someone replies to that video and the two videos are side by side, that's essentially what Instagram is calling remix. It's pretty cool. Some of the TikTok duets that I've seen looks like people are having conversations or doing dance moves together, all kinds of different things. So I'm really excited to see how remix will be implemented within the Instagram platform. Additionally, Instagram is working on testing 60-second Reels. When Reels first launched, it was initially supposed to have 60-second videos, but they capped it at 30 seconds. 30 seconds can be a little limiting. If you're demonstrating something, if you're teaching something, if you're talking through a bit longer of a story, 30 seconds can feel a little bit tight sometimes. So looking forward to seeing when 60-second Reels gets released and also how creators utilize that. All right, let's get into our big story of the day. Instagram is funding new shows from some of TikTok's top stars in its effort to woo creators. Okay, here's the general gist of it. There are people on TikTok who are creating amazing content. Instagram wants them to create content on IGTV and Reels, so they are going to pay them in order to do so. Here's the quote from Charles Porch, head of global partnerships at Instagram. The idea is you come in, maybe start as a Reels creator and you're a short form comedian, and then all of a sudden you expand to stories and you're showing the behind the scenes of your life. And eventually, maybe you have these longer form content drops, and then you're part of the IGTV ad share program. And then ideally, you build a big enough community that you've got your own brand and you have something to sell. End quote. Okay, so the idea here is to showcase the type of long form programming that would work well on IGTV and other areas of Facebook platform, like, for instance, Facebook Watch. This is an interesting move. It says to me that Instagram still feels very threatened by YouTube as well as what TikTok and Snapchat are doing. Snapchat is openly paying creators directly for them to make content for the platform. Here are some more quotes to prove that point. Here's one from Adam Mosseri, head of Instagram. Quote, if we want to be the #1 place for creators, we need to make sure that we offer a suite of services that they find meaningful and valuable, as opposed to just one type of unstable value, which is distribution. End quote. Charles Porch, VP of Partnerships, who I mentioned earlier, is also quoted as saying, quote, we're working on monetization products that help creators build their businesses outside of content funding. The content funding is a nice layer on top to help people kind of break out, take their content to the next level. I think content funding and expanding these efforts is going to be key to doing that and keeping Instagram that hub for any creator. End quote. If you are a creator, let's be realistic. You are going to go to whatever platform lets you make the most money while you grow your audience. That's it. You don't have any loyalty to any platform. You don't have any loyalty to shooting things in portrait mode or landscape mode. You just care about getting your content seen so that you can make money. And I do not begrudge any creators that opportunity. YouTube has been historically the best place to make money for your content. However, Instagram recognizes that unless they do something in order to lure creators to this platform, it's not going to happen on its own. That's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram tips, strategy, news, and more.